I'm Andrew Banks from Australia, from Shark Tank, Australia.
So what do you think innovators today can learn from Edison?
Well, there's so many things that we read and know about Edison, an incredible guy. But what really resonates with me, because I'm in the learning business, particularly I'm involved with abcmouse.com for 2 to 8 year olds, and the way people learn best is to have theory or significance combined with doing stuff, and then actually being able to physically touch it, see it, or own it. And I think Edison really talked about that. He hated the idea of just understanding theory and not doing it and practicing it. That was part of his philosophy. And I think that's so fundamental, because if you don't learn how to learn, then frankly it's hard to be innovative at any stage in your life, but particularly if you don't learn that early enough. So, you know, reading about riding a bike is fascinating, but seeing a bike and knowing what a bicycle looks like and then riding a bike, that's the way you get complete understanding of a topic or a subject. So I think he preached that. And I think in today's world, where you have literacy issues and young kids who are bright but aren't actually being taught the right way, that's the message that stands out. There are so many others, but that's the one for me.
Do you think everyone has the capacity to be innovative, or it's just certain personality types?
Well, I'm a great believer that you can learn to be a divergent thinker, which is really what innovation's about. Because to me, you know, innovation sounds like a funny word. It's being able to look at the world and go, what's possible and where are the gaps? And no, I actually believe everyone can be introduced to that. I don't think I was born innovative, and in 1996 I became very innovative around the web, and you know, I was one of the first to put jobs online and dating agencies online, all that stuff. I didn't have a gene in me that made me innovation, but I was brought up in a learning environment, a curious environment, and I think anybody can do that. So I think it's more about nurture than nature.
And as an investor, what are the areas that you're looking at and most excited about?
So when I look at innovation, I look at the technology briefly to understand it, and I want to make sure there's a patent and it's all good. But I think I look at it from a market perspective. I think about how can it change the way people live, can it improve lives, how big is the market, how scalable is it, who would put money behind it. So, you know, to give you a healthcare analogy, I would be much more interested in the next aspirin than a new kind of spinal surgery technique. I'm interested in that. They're both very important, particularly to the person who may need a new spinal intervention, but I like aspirin because it's hugely scalable, you don't need a second opinion, and it doesn't cost very much, and everyone needs one at least once in their life.